knowing the Bible. This doesn't have anything to knowing how to be a Baptist. This doesn't have anything to know about how to worship. You know, over the past 10, 15, 20 years, we've had some people who've been trying to tell everybody else, this is how you worship. And so, some believe that if you're singing a fast song, when you're clapping, you're praising. You know, worship is that singing a slow song. Worship ain't got nothing to do with singing. But you see, maybe what we're saying is that when you are singing a slow song, that what you are doing is you are singing out of your heart. Oh my God, you know. So what happens when it's praising? That is from your heart. Oh man. You know, so you see, we need to examine what we believe and watch what you hear and see on TV, because everything you see and hear on TV isn't good for you. Some of us are all mixed up because we watch TV. Gauging our lives by certain people. I mean, let's understand. All of sin and come short of the glory of God. But those who used to make Paula White their God, what's happening now? Those who used to make Benny Hinn their God, what's happening now? And those who used to make Tammy Baker. Some of us remember Tammy Baker? And the trip to Richmond. But we make, those who made Tammy Baker their God. You know what I'm saying? So, if you were right there with Jesus, Jesus tell him, I'm the way. Accept me. See me. Understand me. Develop a relationship with me. Want what I want. You see, what he was trying to say there is, you got to get to the point where you want what I want, because what I want is what the Father wants. Me and the Father are one. Can't you see that there's no difference between me and the Father? And if you want to get to the Father, you got to come through me. So it has nothing to do with whether you worship by a particular pattern, whether you are baptized in the Jordan, or whether you have some water from the Holy Land. Good number of years ago, I went to visit a church in Florida with a friend. And in the church, they had this big bowl with green water. And the people were supposed to come up and wash their hands in this green water, because the American dollar green, you see. Man is both wise and stupid. We do some dumb things. So Jesus said that you got to get rid of these things if you're going to go to heaven. He said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. The second thing that comes through our text is that Jesus' mission in going before us was to prepare a place for us. Well, Jesus said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. where I am, that's where you're going to be. Then how come that those who would say that only the 144,000 that's talked about in the book of Revelation from the 12 tribes of Israel going to heaven? So you see, there are those who would tell us that we do not qualify to be where Jesus is. So we got to work to at least get in the middle ground, because the only other place besides the middle ground is heaven. All right? And it kind of seems like there's some resemblance to the theology of the Catholic about purgatory in that kind of position. But the point that Jesus is making to his disciples is that there is a place, a distinct place. Now, we don't need to get all bent out of shape about where this place is and how to get there. Because you see, if you say that it's up there, when you go in space and get outside the earth, where's heaven then? If you go to the moon and you walk on the moon and come back, where is heaven from the moon? Come on, you see. If we understand that after Jesus arose from the dead, he changed so that he could come through a locked door without the door being open. So the Bible tells us that we are going to be changed. The change is going to come about, one, because we are obedient to God. See what Jesus tried to say to his disciples is that you gotta live like I live if you want to be like me and you want to go where I'm going. That's what he said. You ain't ready to go there now. You ain't ready. You're not ready because you don't even understand. So what Jesus was saying to us is that, yes, there's a place for you. I'm preparing it. That's my promise. My promise is that there is a specific place. Now, the way John tries to describe it is, he says, in my Father's house there are many rooms. All right? Well, sometimes in translation the language gets lost and one thing that may mean something else, but none of that is important, because do you really need faith for spirit? The point that Jesus was seeking to make is that I'm going to be with my Father in heaven. I'm preparing for you to be received by my Father. But in order for you to be received by my Father, you got to receive me. So then, what he's talking about is, he's really talking about receiving, not joining the church, not joining the choir, but until we receive Jesus. Do you know that 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 you've been born again? Or are you satisfied just being in church? I mean, think about it.